Sup, players? Yeah, internet, man. There's like some server attacks going on. Luckily, luckily VWAP trading still works. So yeah, as I was saying, we made it through July 11th. We made it through July 12th. I just got another email. Now we got to just get through July 21st, 25th, 28th, and then we'll be safe. But right now, it's about sexy, baby. 60 degrees pharmaceuticals, sex TP. There you go, sex TP. There you go. Welcome to my sex TP. SXTP. Yes. Yes. All right. So I grabbed this one yesterday. Oh no, look at that. That's terrible. Hold on. Let me get rid of that echo. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I'll just keep talking. So we had this one last night, sex TP, which is my new porn name. Sex TP. That's my name, Sex TP. I just sold some at 7 and now it's going to be at 750 soon, so Sex TP. 743. There it is. The Matrix. 743 on Sex TP. And if you don't know about what Sex TP is, they are a company that do exactly what you think. Sex TPs. So you ever been on the beach and you just want to get laid, but there are people around and that would be wrong? Sex TPs. They pop up. Get it? Sex TPs. When you're thinking about just doing something to yourself and you'd probably get arrested if people saw you, sex TPs. They pop up automatically. Buy all you can. So anyway, 60 degrees pharmaceuticals, sex TP, SXTP. Saw it last night. I lost $100 on it, trading in the aftermarket like a schmuck. And then I came in this morning. I was like, hey, sex TP. It's back. All right, let me give it a second. Oh, it's breaking VWAP. Oh, let me buy some at 640. And then I sold it at 654 and 660 and 680 and 7. And now it's at 750 because that's what I do best, sell stocks and watch them go up without me. But that's all right because you can't take the day away. No, you can't take that away from me. Now I'll take that money and bet against the Yankees, who are about to go on a epic losing streak. 770 on Sex TP. So it's basically gone up 10% since I've sold it. Woo! There you go. 70s are trading. 75s are trading. Sex TP to the rescue. Oh, by the way, you know the market's never going down again, right? We don't even have to have that conversation anymore. Do we, Gail? Do we? Do we have to have that conversation, Gail? But I'll tell you about Sex TP. Tomorrow, you're going to get, well, first you'll get 300 emails about how the world's coming to an end. And then you're going to get an email about Sex TP and how they alerted their people to Sex TP before anybody else. I just want to let you know I did it. I gave you PWM before anybody was talking about it. I'm giving you Sex TP right here at $7. Now it's at $8. Sell it. So again, if you guys don't know the procedure, open your email. I have 12 email addresses, right? I have email addresses that are so inundated with spam that I don't even check them anymore. SexTP almost hit $8 already. If you're in SexTP at this point, you're basically using the half as your out. Congratulations, we might have another one. By the way, there's 5 of these now every day. But here's the fun part. Now you're getting biotech stocks in the beginning of the day, and you're getting biotech stocks at the end of the day. That's where SexTP came from. So if you watch the end of the day, a lot of these stocks make their move in the aftermarket, like GT, whatever that was, GDTC, and then there was PR something X. There's always an X at the end. By the way, my X stocks are better than anybody's X stocks. You guys like my X stocks, right? CDLX, ENVX, NNOX, GDR. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I almost gave you away my new one. But SexTP, I mean, if you do this for a living, the day's over. The machine hasn't even woke up yet. I don't even know if the machine's here. But the one thing about the sex TPs and all the biotech stocks, inevitably you're going to lose all your money because let me explain. Here's how it goes down. Hey, what's this sex TP they're talking about? Oh, let me get in at 7.95. Oh man, it's plummeting. Oh, this stock stinks. Oh, I hope it comes back. Oh man, now it's at 7.50. What do I do? And now it's at 7, and then 6.80, and then 3 days from now it's at $2. And you're still wondering, why did I buy Sex TP? These aren't for you don't want to own these crappy piece of crap stocks. They're not real. There's 5 of them every day. You play the pump and then you play the dump, like just happened. So if you're in these names 2 days later, you're doing this completely wrong. These are pump and dump pre-market and aftermarket plays, and then you usually trade them pre-market because that's where the action is. Some of them stay hot. PWM stayed hot for 3 or 4 days. Inevitably, it's going to kill you, that stock. It could go to 100, it could go to $1. But if you're still in these names a couple of days later, you're doing this wrong. Pump, dump, move on. If the pump comes back, you get involved the day it comes back, like PWM. I was surprised it came back yesterday, but it broke VWAP at $19 and it went to 22.50. You don't want to own it. I don't know what PWM is, but was it PWM, right? $17. It's an active stock, you know, and it's sooner or later, it was trading 30 million shares the other day. Now it's got 133,000 shares on it. So inevitably, the volume dries up and the stock just dies and goes away. And then it never comes back, like ORF, right? I always go back to ORF. Remember how much fun ORF was for 2 days? Anybody remember ORF? Anybody remember Aerotine Industries or AeroClean? Remember they were making the vents? They were making vents for your homes, and it was going to be an aerosol something or other that was going to prevent COVID from getting in your homes. Anybody even remember these stocks? I've been going through my watch list. I don't remember 80% of the stocks that are on my watch list because I put them on the watch list. I never delete them. They just get pushed down on the list. I only look at the top 5 or the top 10 on my main watch list. I'm looking through some of these names, and it like your Varus, and these are, where is this, $1 now? I mean, that's not even as bad as it gets. There are so many stocks that are under $1, and the reason I'm looking at these now is that you guys see what Vroom did, VRM. That's what this market's all about right now. What stock is the dumbest idea that you could possibly want to buy right now? And after you saw Carvana, I I wish I would have thought of Vroom 2 days ago. But you know what? We bought it yesterday at $2.30 and it went to 2.50. 20 cents on a $2 stock. Why not? Dump that one. I don't want to own that. But Carvana had a blow off top at 44. So did Vroom. They're all linked together. The whole market's rigged and it's fantastic. And if a recession comes, or a pullback, or I don't think there's going to be a crash. I don't think there's going to be a recession. The market's a leading indicator. It's telling us everything's all right. The only pullback that we're going to have is a healthy correction. And, am I stuck in a loop? What do you mean? Like video loop right now? The internet's wonky. I heard there was some attacks on server farms and all that stuff. I was having some issues. I don't even know if my screen share was working today. I don't think it is. Oh no, it is. Look at that. It's up and running. You see it? So anyway, this is the shiznit, man. You sit here, I turn the computer on for 6 minutes, and so anyway, I'm gonna watch Sexy for a little bit, Sex TP for a while. But you guys see why I bought it? VWAP break. You had the first ass crack right here, and that failed. Luckily, I wasn't paying attention, and then I just happened to catch it right here. But I didn't buy the VWAP break. I bought the high break. So as it was coming above this level after the test, I bought it coming above. No fear. I'm risking 20 cents, you know? And I was just looking for it to get back to 685. So I'm buying 662, right? I got a little, wait, where did I buy it? I got some at 650 and then 662 and then sold it. Well, I sold some at 675. Don't make fun of me. 675 and then 7. And then it blasted off without me. I know you can't see my screen. That's kind of the whole point. It's just another click of a button. You want to see my screen? My screen's up 24/7. And I never leave. I think I talked yesterday from 8 till 2:15. Never got up. I had a piece of crust to eat that was lying on my floor and 8 cups of coffee. I didn't eat anything till dinner. I'm taking intermittent fasting to a whole nother level. Food's for suckers, man. So, I mean, what do you do now, right? So here's that debate that we have every day. Do you keep going or do you take your 262 and leave? That's a day's pay, 262, right? Don't have to get on a bus. I have no boss. But I'm going to be looking at DAL today, right? Dallas Delta Airlines. You all know the airlines have had a massive move. So here's what I think is going to happen. And if this happens, then it's an indictment or an indication of sentiment that might start taking over the market. If we got gap ups when they gap up on earnings, stocks have rallied obviously into all the reports. Everything's been bullish, right? No recession, no fear, no crash, no misinformation, staying positive, right? As we've been since October. As I remind you again, the market's never going down. I told you that when the market pivoted in in March. And here we are, right? Here we are. Everyone's chasing. But the best part about the rally, friends, is that there's still plenty of skepticism going around. Check marketwatch.com, check your websites, check the internet. If the internet is still even just 55% bearish, we're good. And we're still there. We're still got these psychotic people that think there's a correction. Oh, sorry, a crash. The correction is due. 10%. Nobody's going to mind a 10% pullback. There's still many, many crash predictions. And again, what I love is that the internet has some real specific dates out there, if you haven't noticed. We made it through, obviously, April was a big hurdle, but July 11th and 12th, I mean, those were big days and nothing happened. Nothing ever happens. Economic data came out, whether you think the market rallied on economic data. Right now, what economic data represents is, hey, what's that? Nobody cares. Market's going up. Hey, what's that? Nobody cares. See, when the market's going down, right, that's when everybody starts pointing at stuff. This is why the market's going down. That's why the market's going down. This is why the market's going down. You see that? Blah, blah, blah. And everybody's bent on every piece of data. And then they're dying. So what's the data going to say so this market starts to recover? It's never like that. That's not how it works. The market recovers first, right? First, you have a short covering rally. And then you have the rally that continues, and everybody says, what? It's just a bull market rally. You can't be trusted. We're still going into a recession. This market stinks. And then you get to a new level, which then adds support. Therefore, you can't go down anymore. Anyway, enough of that conversation. Who cares, right? Here we are. 376 on the Qs, up 100 points from the March pivot. 100 points. You don't think the Qs could pull back? 15? Of course they can. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the rally. And if you haven't noticed, I built a portfolio for most of you. Some of you guys that ran with the portfolio are up hundreds, if not thousands of percent, especially with the Carvana. I gave you a nice diversified portfolio. So basically, we are clicking on all cylinders. Day trading's working, swing trading's working, investments are working, and it's just glorious. It really is. So if you're here for just intraday action, already got paid on SexTP. I'm going to try it one more time. If it comes back to the price that I like, which would be $6.14, we'll see if it gets down there. But normally, I don't go back to the SexTPs. And if you don't know about SexTP for all your lovemaking desires on the beach. Because, you're on the beach, you get horny, there's people all around. Time for a SexTP, right? Comes with those heavily shaded windows. You press a button, just pops up. They know what you're doing in there, but it's all right. Because who doesn't like sex on the beach? SexTP. So here's the opening bell. Dam, 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 dam. I'll say we get a fade like we did yesterday. Let's see. Let's see if we short the Qs out of the gate like maniacs, right? Let's go. Short. Short the Qs. Let's go. It's working. It's working. Playing the fade. Working. Don't forget, if it breaks the half, you should start covering, because if you're shorting the Qs out of the gate, remember, you're going to die. Oh, see? Hit the half, already started to bounce. 58. Covered some. 50. Covered some. Just playing the fade. Playing the fade on the Qs. Just shorted the Qs right out of the gate. Just playing the fade. Gap up days. Gap ups usually get a fade. Shorten the Qs, right? Tight stop. Not going to let it go over the 75, because why would you? Market's never going down. So if you get paid on a short, you take the money. You say, I can't believe that actually worked. And then you cover. Done. There you go. Short the Qs. Live to tell about it. Maybe we do another one. But more importantly, DAL. Gapping up on earnings, right? Gapping up on earnings. Sorry, I don't have it on the screen. DAL. Gapping up on earnings. Breaks the VWAP. Play the fade. Gapping up on earnings. We know DAL ran into the report. Breaks the VWAP. You short it. Stock plummets. You take your day's pay. So now you got $16 that you made on a QQQ short, SexTP, and DAL short. And suddenly you are your own boss and nobody can tell you what to do. Right? By the way, that short in the Qs lasted for not even, 92 seconds? Maybe? Not even, right? 63 seconds? But more importantly, it's about earnings fades, right? So you came here, you've been waiting for this for 3 months. So let me hear more about these earnings reversals. Okay, DAL, it's gapped up, it ran into earnings, it broke VWAP, you short it, and now you cover right here at 49, and you say, holy shit, this really does work. And now you stay, okay, I'm going to stay short in case it plummets all the way down to 48.50, but I'm not going to be stupid because shorting is short lived and you're going to die. So you take it under advisement. You say, okay, I made some money. Great. Chances are the stock's going to be $80 by the end of the day because the market never goes down anymore. And in theory, it never really does go down. It has pauses and consolidations. But in theory, if you look at any long-term chart, the market never goes down. I know, Gail, that pisses you off every time I say it, but here we are again, Gail. Big Al outsmarted us all, right? Buying the dips and the Qs. Shut up. I don't want to stray from the path now. DAL short. You should still be short, right? You see that last attempt to rally? That now is your stop. You want to tighten it up, right? You see where it broke down from, where it tried to rally to? So that's your stop right now, 29. You're 4 cents away from maybe just getting out of the trade and calling it a day. 49.29. And now you might have just covered. And you said, damn, that was easy. Did SexTP just get halted? Stop it. You liking SexTP now, right? Yeah. Now you're scared, right? Now you're scared. Don't fuck with SexTP, man. It's big business. I mean, TPs for sex. What more can you ask for? I mean, that's better than JagX, man. I mean, they cured cancer in jaguars, but SexTP? Woo! Let's go. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, Rivian, every dip's a buy. How about that portfolio I built you? Yeah. By the way, we're still in the Rivian. We're trading around it because that's how you trade. But DAL, still, if you use the VWAP as your stop, you're still in. The conservative player who's short just got stopped out. Now, what do you do here? Do you re-enter? Maybe. I needed to retrace the VWAP. Usually, if I get out, it's hard for me to get back in unless I get a better price. Doesn't look like we're going to get a better price. But DAL, if you did reload just now, proud of you. 47.50 put now. How much is a 47.50 put on DAL? Because if it's a full-blown reversal, it's probably going to go to 47.50. But now I've got a sex TP in my pants right now. I'm just waiting. By the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, sex TP. SXTP. Sex TP. What? You need to know more? 60 Degrees Pharmaceuticals. Sure. Doesn't matter what the stock is. Who gives a shit, right? It's a different one every day. Tomorrow it'll be, some other bullshit symbol. Symbol makes you laugh, buy it. Bull market. By the way, that is, if you guys want some real comedy, I mean, I banged my head on the keyboard yesterday, hit the buy button, and I accidentally bought some stock I never heard of. It went up 20 cents. That's where we're at right now, by the way. We're buying sex TPs and just not caring about anything. But DAL, you're actually struggling here. So 47.50s, do they exist? 47.50s are only 11 cents. That's worth doing just because. Do it. That ain't a bad price. 11 cents. Do it. Do it. That's worth putting on even if it doesn't work. Just the idea that this could roll over for 11 cents with 2 days left, that's a pretty damn good price. See, if you had sex TP money right now, you throw a hunch on the DAL puts, Now you're living your best life. One trade pays for the other. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, you give back some money. One trade, it's to another. One trade. Let's go, DAL. Let's go. Sex TP into the DAL. What? Now, here's how you do it. Now you see if you bought puts, right? And the stock starts to rally, you just say, all right, these puts ain't going to work. The stock starts to rally and you only paid 11 cents for these and the stock starts to rally. Buy yourself the stock, make the 11 cents on the stock if it starts to rebound. But right now you're looking for 48.52. Let's go. DAL short for the win. 1 for 1 if we start in our count here. Earnings reversals. They work. 1 for 1. So if you've been keeping track since we started 2023, this is the 278th out of 279 of these trades that we have found this year that have worked. And I don't want to hear it. DAL short. You came here with purpose. You came here with determination. And the first one you tried is working. DAL short. In its fotch, people. In its fotch. Because we fade gap ups while other people are trying to figure out, how come it's going down? I heard they had a blowout number. Yeah, they did. But the guy that bought it 6 weeks ago is cashing out right now. Help that dude make his decision and crush this stock. And at 48.52, you're going to say, I can't freaking believe it actually worked. Penny to penny. Because the entry is blue line. Where you want to cover is orange line. 48.52, people. That's how you do it. That's the Chicago way. And that's how you get Capone. Day's over, people. We're 3 for 3. We actually shorted the Qs to survive. Blue line or orange line on DAL and Sex TP money with Rivian and the portfolio still banging. Join my hedge fund. If, again, I'm not letting anybody in that doesn't have at least $500,000 to invest, liquid cash. And so far, I don't know what to tell you, but it must be a bull market because we got 17 stocks that we're holding right now, and every single one is rocking. I mean, that's impossible, but it's happening. It's impossible, but here it is. I mean, it really is insane. Thank you. That's right. That's right. Those options that I sold for $1.10, they're already at 70 cents. These are the 195s out to next year. Sold 100 of them. I was like, you know what? Why not? We're not going to 195 ever. By the way, if you're out there, somebody made me a bet. I know it's a win-win for you. Guy says we're going to test the COVID lows. COVID. I haven't heard that one in a long time. Thank you for the laugh. We're going to have to test the COVID lows. For what? To prove that this is a bull market? Stop it. All right, Sex TP. She's out and she's ripping. Sorry. Hey, this is what I do best. I sell stocks at $7 and watch them go to $9. But if you're still short DAL, stick with it, Holmes, because you have one job. I trade earnings reversals. That's what you do. So if you're not short DAL, get up, ask yourself, what am I doing here? Remember those questions? What am I doing here? What am I doing here not taking the highest quality trade that's ever existed? What are you doing? And by the way, CDLX over 9 now. CDLX over 9, people. Over 9. I give you permission to sell. This is where we thought it would be 6 months from now when we got into CDLX. We bought it at 585 because the dips always get bought in the stock. Sold some at 750, and now we hold the rest. That's how you invest. Sell some, and now who cares about what happens, right? Anybody care what happens next? But what you should care about is how embarrassed you should be and mortified at yourself that you didn't short DAL or do something about it. This is a trade that I've been cultivating my whole life. It works every time it shows up. You had one choice. I mean, there was two choices. I don't even haven't watched ConAgra yet, but if you've gone back to my hedge fund holdings and you could trade any one of these stocks every day, my holdings, I've never been on a run like this in my life. And I'm really being serious here. Every one of my holdings. Nobody's 12 for 12. Nobody's got 12 positions right now that are all green. Nobody. We do. It's insane. But I don't care about that right now because if you want to build portfolios, you got to do it with house money. And where do you get the house money? Dallas, DAL, short. You just got paid. You want to lock that trade up? Now you lock it up. 48.80. Nah. 48.78. Nah. 48.77. There you go. And that would be the end of it. And if you bought puts that are up 20, 30%, sell. Put a stop on those too. And again, if you're looking at DAL, the proper procedure, in the money on some, and then you go lotto on some also. So in the money was what? 49.50s, 87 cents. They're at $1.20. It's not a great trade. Let's see what you got on the 47s. 47. 47.50s. Lotto play, 8 cents. They're at 20 cents now. Not bad. Congratulations. Or none of this is happening. There's always that. None of this is actually happening. It's just an illusion. By the way, NNOX, that's 4 days in a row, people. We're on to something here. We caught the turn on NNOX. Remember the algorithmic buy program that I showed you 2 days ago? Yes. And if you're in CDLX, here we are, people, 950. 950 on CDLX. I give you permission to sell some right here, 950. Just don't sell it all. Don't let what happened to AAOI, happen here. By the way, this market's so bullish that Kathy Wood, I think, is up 30% this year, right? And that's crazy. But also it's crazy that all 12 of my positions are rocking. Even the ones I added the other day. Well, I added Mob. It's my one loss. Sorry. I added Mob. Only dipped my toe in. I don't care. But Palantir's on its way to 1750. Bullfrog's back to 4. It's every stock. It's awesome. So for my next trick, I'm going to short the Qs. That's it. I'm going to sit here all day now, and I'm going to wait for an opportunity to short the Qs. You know why? Because it's going to keep me from doing anything else because day's over. Because the Qs probably aren't going down, but I am bent on trying to catch a turn. I truly am. I think it's going to happen within the next couple of days. I just want to be there for it. So the machine, maybe you didn't hear the DAL short idea, but I'm basically talking to you. You got one job. You're here to trade earnings reversals. You got one job. Earnings reversals. One job. So, maybe by September, we'll have a couple of people that listen and trade earnings reversals because they keep working. I mean, most of what you're going to get, the easy trade, quote unquote, is blue line, orange line. So now you got blue to orange on DAL. You see what's going on right here, right? You got the heavy lifting out of the way. The main part of the trade's over. Now you're at the point where you hope for more, but if it doesn't break down, you get out. My brain is just screaming short the cues. I got to stop that. I need a pill for that. Is there a pill for that? Sex TP. Wow, it got halted again on the downside. Ooh. Sex TP will get you. By the way, I think I'm onto something. I guess you could also call them tents. But sex TPs. That's a good name for a condom, too, right? Condom company, sex TP. TP. Wait, now Mitch is talking my language. Mitch is the only one looking at earnings reversals. Holy shit! You get him, Mitch! Mitch is short the Pepsi. Mitch is here to play. Mitch is staying focused. Somebody's staying focused on earnings reversals. There you go. Kill it, baby. I would cover some here. You just got to a triple bottom. There you go. There was one other one, right? Wasn't the ConAgra on the list? I've never traded ConAgra. I couldn't even tell you what the symbol is. But Pepsi, there you go. Pepsi, DAL, days over. Little sex TP. What do you need, right? Seriously, we work 5 minutes a day sometimes. Where do you go from here, right? You leave if you had somewhere to go. I got nowhere to be, so I stay here all day. My hands are over here now. But DAL's not coming off. It's not lifting off the support. So there might be another chance here. And if you are in the 4750s, you got paid, you take something off, you're not going to hit the mother load on the 4750s unless this thing rolls over right here. Yes. So I don't know where everything got lost in translation, but earnings reversals. That's 278 out of 279 for 2023. Back tested. You guys got some back testing software? It's fantastic. Back testing, front testing. New lows on the DAL. Let's go, people. Here we go. Now, if we break down here, let me show you where we could go on DAL short. I love your Pepsi short, by the way. Pepsi's still green, so you got some more to go on Pepsi. If you can hang in there, that last peak that you just hit, that's a double top. 185.27 is your stop on the Pepsi short. Thank you, as a matter. Thank you, as a matter of fact. There is no options class. What do you mean? What's an options class? Every day's an options class. There is no class. Call me when you have no class. What? All right. So now it's just a waiting game. Will Pepsi go to 183.86 or 185.27 first? And DAL short. So now you want to tighten the stop up? Why bother, right? No stops, no fear. Who cares? Let's go. Where's DAL going to go to next? There's a lot of support down here. A lot of support down here. Oh, man, there's a lot of support at these levels, so that's why it's hanging out here. You might get 45, 48.15, 48.15. Just put your feet up on. I'm going to go for a walk. It's basically either you're covering the rest at, I don't know, what are you going to live? 48.80? I wouldn't cover any more of it. You got to wait this out, see if it breaks down. Give it the 50 cents. That's the only way you're going to stay in the move. By the way, NNOX to 16 people, 4 days in a row now. We finally dollar cost average down on NNOX when we saw the algorithmic buy program on Monday. Sex TP out of the halt. Look out. You guys remember when I said the market's never going down again? Yeah. It's fun, right? DAL, we're 5 cents away, people. 2 cents away. Let's go. 1 cent away. Bring it, meat. Bring it. Bring it. Oh, here's your lesson for the day. If you're trading options, trade weekly in the money options. Congratulations, you are now a better options trader. In the money, weeklies. So if you're looking to short DAL, you're buying 49.50s or 49s. The lotto play was the 47.50. 377 on the Qs, people. Just 8 points to go to a prediction that I thought never would happen. 385 on the Qs. I didn't think we'd get here by now. I thought maybe end of the year. Hang on, kids. PMW's back. PMW, wait. When all hell's breaking loose, PMW in. Can't hesitate. Let's go. PMW, right? Missed a little bit of it, but every time this thing starts to move, oh my God, blue line to orange line. Where were we? PMW. 20 cents away from going green. You know what happens when it goes green, right? Tends to go up 3 points. So PMW. I thought she'd be taking the day off today. PMW, what do we need? 1906. 1906. By the way, hood new highs. Anybody still with the hood? We cashed out a little bit of the hood yesterday, but do not sell the rest of your hood. That stock's got another 5 points on it, I think. Sex TP back down at 650 now. Whoa. By the way, anybody still short DAL? Let's go, people. Paying for the day, the week, the month, the year. This thing drops another 38 cents. You should be up to 300% on those 47.50s. But you know, the way you make money is you take off some, then you can't lose. By the way, NNOX, 16 bucks. Dollar in a dream, baby. Dollar in a dream. Who's got those 15s? Remember? What's today? Thursday? What is that? Velvet? So we were looking for 48.16 on the DAL. Sorry, we only got 48.21 so far. But NNOX, people, we're in day 4. See what happens when I tell you algorithmic buying is happening for the first time in 2 months? I know a little bit about what I'm doing. I invented this whole thing, man. If you don't know who I am yet, I'm the godfather of day trading, the grandfather and the godfather. I'm your daddy, basically. So I built portfolios for you. I gave you short-term trades, day trades, intermediate trades, selling puts, selling calls. I mean, we are absolutely on freaking fire. I mean, the portfolio is rocking. You guys see where CDLX is? Yeah, that's right. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. You sold some at 950. You got something out of it. Hang in there, baby. CDLX coming out of the doldrums. Every stock we made money on this year is exactly the same chart. That's why they're all working. You want my new ones? You got to come to the website. We talked about it last night. You know what I'm talking about. Where's my friends that were here with me yesterday? Yeah, you see what I'm seeing, right? New highs, baby. Not even telling the people on the internet about it. We'll tell them 3 days from now. So you got to come to the website eventually. You're missing out on all my new entries. You might have seen a little intermediate top there on the Qs. Double top 377. Where's the website? Hitthebid.com, baby. Formerly Suck My NASDAQ. Formerly, what was my original website? Selfimportantdouchebag.com, I think was my first website. Yeah. You guys don't remember that one, right? You weren't around for selfimportantdouchebag.com? Yeah. That was a fun website. PMW is not working today, huh? Shit. No bid. But Rivian, if you guys are playing dips and rips on my stocks, rocking. Hopefully you're still short DAL. Rivian's rocking. Portfolio stocks are kicking ass again. CDLX. AAOI tried to go away, doesn't go away. It's fantastic. And that's how you know a stock is being bought. If the dip is bought, and then it rallies, and then it pulls back, and it gets bought, and then it rallies, and then it swims, and then it jumps. First he swims, and then he jumps. So again, the strategy right now is trade the intraday reversals, make some cash, have some fun with some sex TPs, make some cash, keep feeding the beast right now because I got some serious. I mean, this is the best I've ever done in my lifetime. And let me just temper what's happening here. It's not going to last, people. There's no way all 17, and I got like 17 positions. There's no way we're going to be 17 for 17. Some of these stocks are going to start going down. All right. And when they do, you know what you do? Sell them. Whoa. Wait a second. So when they start to go down, then you sell them? Yes. You see, you sell a little bit on the way up. And then if they roll over and they start breaking down, you sell the rest. Oh, that's how you do it. Yes, that's how I do it. So that's why I don't care that Carvana pulled back 4 points. I still think it's going to 58. We shorted it yesterday and made some money. Today we're just playing the bounces and the rips and the back and forth. Still got it. But on the weekdays, maybe you play a short on the stock, offset the weakness. We crushed AAOI short yesterday twice. And we still got a little bit left. There's no reason to be out. That's right, DAL. Let's go. Everybody's getting paid now. Come on. Come on, baby. You got 10 cents to go. DAL short. You're still in it because you haven't broke back above that last line, right? There you go. 05's a trade. New lows. There you go. Now where's it going to go? Let's show you. I'll show you where it's going to go. Getty, you really think it's going to go to 47.71? Yeah, I do. But I'm also going to cover the rest if it starts ripping against me. Oh, that's how you trade? Exactly. You have a target like Sleon likes to have. Love a target. Got to have a target, right? So on your way there, you're still doing things, right? So your next target is 47.71. But you do things here because you just got to the whole number. Oh, is that how you do it? Yeah, that's how you do it. And if you're in options, same thing applies. You got the 48. Your options obviously went up in value. Sell a few more. Hopefully you got more than two. If you got two, you sell one. There you go. What the hell just happened? Little divergence in the force right now. Banks are picking up steam, energy and oil picking up steam, money's coming out of the queues. That's exactly how a bull market works. Market never ever goes down, it rotates now. So it just rotates and rotates and rotates and rotates some more. And if DAL breaks 48, get on the bid at 48, son. You cover a little bit at 48 right here. 48.01. I want to see you on the bid. Just cover at the 01 because it bounced there before. Bang! Just covered 48.01. Now we're looking for the full-blown reversal to 47.71. Put a stop on where you're at. 47. Again, you want to start thinking about locking this trade up. Now we got to the negative, right? You got the 1 minute, you got the multi-day, and now you've got the reversal. But the stock's done a lot here. Market's very, very strong. Qs are actually rolling over right now. How you doing? DAL short. Let's go for the win, for the big win now. Now you're getting paid. The 47.50s are clicking right now. Let's go. DAL. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Your 47.50s, offer them out right now. 35. 35. 35. He's on the 35. 35, 35. Nobody wants to buy him from you from 35. 35. 35, 35, 35. Nobody's buying from me. 35, 35, 35. 35, 35. Sold. 35, 35, 35 on the 47.50s. 35. And you're partying like a rock star now. Well, how do you know it's going to go to 47.71? Remember, nobody knows shit. You have a goal. You have a target. That's how you trade. I believe it's going to 47.71. What if it doesn't? You get out. Where are you going to get out? You see where it broke down from? That's my new stop right there, 48.22. Well, how did you pick that? Well, it's the bottom of that candle right there. Well, how'd you know to get into this in the first place? I didn't hear you mention it. Well, basically, we trade earnings reversals. So DAL was one that we mentioned 40 or 50 times this morning, and then it broke VWAP, and then it rolled over. I just got here, man. What do you think I should do? I don't know. Maybe you should have been shorting it this whole time. Well, what do I do? I don't know how to trade. Well, maybe you should learn. You should have been here last Saturday. Hey, man. How come you make it sound so easy, and every time I put a trade on, it doesn't work? I don't know. Maybe you're fucking retarded. Oh! 47.71! Oh! And you're short the Qs. And you're short the Qs now. DAL, that's right. Full-blown reversal. 278 out of 279. Gail, this trade works. And the market never goes down, Gail. Own it. Eat it. You're very off-putting, Kenny. And AAOI is at 1028 right now. You want to hear some deep dive analysis on why we bought AAOI? I'm going to give you one hint. A's and I's, and it broke 250. Thank you. There's my education in the world of trading. Oh, shit. I forgot I have this PWM trade on. No, that didn't work. Just got stopped out 1750. Shit. Wasn't even paying attention. That's why you should only trade earnings reversals. All right, there it is, people. You just got the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 10. And the 10. And you got paid on the 47.50s. All right. So let me talk to the machine for a second. You only trade earnings reversals. The machine is here to take the number one trade that I've developed, and it's taken me 12 years to find this. This is the trade. This is the way. Blue line to orange line on earnings stocks. That's why you're here. Take the money and run. You should have been in this thing 2 points ago. Now, what are you going to do about it? Now you want to tighten your stop up. You see the top of this candle? Now that's your new stop because you're done. DAL is a winning trade. Now you don't let it get anywhere against you. Let me show you where you're going to put your new stop. You see the top of that green candle? That's it. And that's it. And you will get stopped out. And you want to get stopped out because you're cashing out. And as DAL is going down, what do you think you should have been doing? Maybe other airlines are rolling over too, huh? Maybe that, maybe that. Ooh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe so, maybe do, maybe not. I don't know. Pin action, right? Pin action. Only up 300%. All right, cool. Nice. He's only up 300% on the options. First earnings reversal of the earnings season, and he's only up 300%. I'm sorry. I was hoping for a 10 bagger on the first one. And you never know. You still can get it because you're not getting out of the entire position until it breaks 47.80. Are you? Are you? 47.80's out now, man. Silver's never going anywhere for the rest of our lives, friend. Silver's never going anywhere. I'm just going to bathe in all my coins. I'm going to melt it down and I'm going to make a sex TP out of all my silver. I got $300,000 worth of silver. You know what's going to be worth in 20 years? $300,001 maybe, or probably 280,000. Shit stinks. But I do have a lot of coins that I could play with. You know what I just bought? I did buy more. Oh my God, it's gone. Stop the presses. Somebody stole my coin. Woo! It's one of my giant silver dong. I was thinking of that too. Yeah. But I'm going with sex TP. Yes. Plus, that is now my new venture. By the way, I just bought PWM back because I'm a psycho. I'm in. I'll give it a couple. I'll give it 50s. I'll give it $1. Sex TP's kind of hanging out down here also now. But I've just bought some more PWM right here. That's me. I bought it at 48 when it crossed back over. See if we get a pop back to 18. Make some of my money back. Market rocking. So guys, and to my friend who said, "Can I have that list of stocks that you bought?" It's the list. I've been posting it on the interweb. You should follow me. If you're not following me on Twitter, by the way, I don't know what this thing Threads is, but I have zero intentions of ever getting on there. Please don't ask me about it. There's way too many social media platforms already. The last thing we need is another one. But what the hell was I just going to say? Oh, yeah, the portfolio. We're winding down the portfolio. You might want the new ones. but we've been winding down. The NNOX is brand new because we just added it back and we're loving it now. Wow, that's annoying. You want to change that ring? I guess she needs it to be that. Are you awake? Wow, every bell that could be possibly going off in my house right now is going off. Wait, where are you? I'm on screen at 4750 puts. Fucking machine, man. You're lucky you made money today. I'm going to start I might have to bring you up out of the dungeon because I need you next to me so I can throw darts at your head. Remember, I'm never going to be happy ever. What? I don't know. We got to move the freaking. I don't know. We'll get the fish out of here. I need you to be right there so I can toss things at your fucking head. You really want to get involved, right? You got to be sitting next to me. Kid fucking missed the entry. At least he's short of the damn stock. You need to be better. You need to be the best. You're going to be the best ever, kid. I'm going to beat the shit out of my kid. I'm gonna beat you to death. You're gonna be bulletproof by the time you get a real job. All right, we're out of DAL short. All right, let's just go back to watching our portfolio. So anyway, back to that conversation. This is not the time to be building portfolios. This is the time to be cashing out of what we built. So you want to add some new ones. I added Beyond Meat yesterday. It still looks pretty damn good. Again, it's not about the companies. Beyond Meat and Sex TP could be the same damn stock. It doesn't matter. I trade chart patterns, right? That's why Palantir, we still got it. Yeah, you should be hearing me, man. Baba Booey. Oh, maybe not. No, the internet's all wonky. Yeah, there's a lot of server problems. We got to reload a bunch of times. Yeah, it's actually frozen right now. All right, we are out of the DAL. He's off to play golf. He's got a rough life, my son. But I wouldn't be out of the whole thing. I mean, if you got he screwed up, but he had the stock short, so that's all right. You should have had the 4750s, man. I mean, I had a few, not enough to freaking ever. I was tired. By the way, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna throw darts at you soon. Who do you think I was talking to? You had one job. New lows on DAL. I had 2 contracts. I got nothing to do. I'm gonna watch my one contract go to like $3 now when the stock's down 4 points. By the way, this is exactly what I told you was gonna happen, people. Earnings are going to be faded and they're going to reverse because we've been in a bull market for 268 days. 268 days into the bull market, and you're gapping stocks up on earnings. They are ripe to be sold. Smoke them. You buy the in the money put to ensure you make something, or you short the stock, and then the lotto play is the one that's about 2 points away, like the 4750s. What's up? What's up? Tell me you're in the 4750s, man. Not you. He's out. All right, you guys, you gonna want to watch the stock really get pummeled? I got one more contract. That's me at $57. 57, 57, 57. Oh my God, what the hell did I just do? Seriously, what the fuck did I just do? I don't know what's going on right now. Sold. Out. Done. DAL out. In at 12. Out at 35 and 55. How you doing? So if that's your first trade with me, welcome to my world where all we do is win all the time. We do. Even when the internet's wonky and the signals are not working, as long as I could get a smoke signal out and I'll out trade most people. Somebody just bought 200 shares. I was only kidding. Wait, was that one puff of smoke or two? Asshole. Yeah, I just bought Sex TP also, but I don't even want to tell you what I just did. God damn it. Market that your QQQ short idea was great. I just was too slow. Sex TP. All right. I bought Sex TP and I bought too much of it and I immediately sold it and I was stupid. And then no. The hell did I just do? Yeah, don't mention that one. That's the new one. Shh, keep it secret. Keep it secret. Pete, don't tell anyone about that one. Shh. Quick, delete that post. No, actually, wait, you could tell people about it. That DAL. I remember I'm out. You know what happens, right? They're probably gonna file for bankruptcy any minute now. I'm all done with the DAL short. Yeah, yeah, internet stinks right now. It really does. Something's up. When I go load, you guys are seeing me all right? Is it wonky over here?
TP? Yeah, I just bought too much, and then I was like, why did I accidentally bought too much, and I immediately sold it because I got scared, and I shouldn't have. It's actually probably going to rip now because I did that. Watch. TP. By the way, are you out of your freaking mind with this AAOI? I mean, this stock proves everything I've been talking about the stock market. It's not hard. It's absurd. And the dumbest ideas work, proving that, well, first, nobody knows anything. Formal education in finance is a waste. That's why my son dropped out. No need to do this. I don't need to cloud my kid's brain with worthless economic data. What a joke. Like it means something. Macroeconomics, microeconomics, it's all bullshit. Fundamental analysis. You ain't trading Tootsie Roll and WD 40. This ain't 1958. Oh, earnings per share. Yeah, but there's no E. Earnings per share doesn't work. Most of these stocks have no E. It's all speculation. And algorithms. That's why we're loaded up on NNOX right now, you simpletons, right? You think the stock was going to go to zero? Went from $11 to $25. Consolidated. The consolidation broke down. It was very disappointing. But then it held. It held the real support. You saw the algorithmic buying on Friday, and we load the fucking boat, and here we are. And you know where the other ones are, right? You know which other one I'm talking about. I can't talk about it on the internet. I don't want to give it away yet. You know which one. It's a G something stock. Remember the other one from last night? It's an R something. G something, R something. You know what I'm talking about, right? Let's go, people. Let's go. They're handing out $1,000 bills. Take one. Woo. I mean, this is the greatest trading market ever. I have 17 positions on, and they're all up. That's impossible, but it's happening. Nobody can go 17 for 17. When the market's doing what it's doing, this is your chance. I mean, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Sorry, I got one loser. 17 for 18. Mob's still a loser. I apologize. I don't want to be disingenuous here now. I'm building portfolios. I'm hedge funding, people. We're hedge funding. Told you this day was going to come. What am I drinking here? Where's my vodka? What? Basically, I think the name of my hedge fund is Bang Your Head on a Keyboard and Buy. Because I just proved that works. With AAOI, the entire premise, well, I was familiar with AAOI, but the entire premise was, holy shit, AAOI is even moving. Well, you get 2 A's for the price of one and an I, and it's breaking 250. I'm in. And then it went to like 3 and change. We made money. Thought it was over. And then it broke over 5. And we said, oh, shit, let's get in. No shame. It would have been nice if we had stayed in from, 275, but buying it back at 550, 580, woo! That's why if you're in CDLX, you sell at 9, you sell some at 950, you hang in there with the rest. By the way, your QQQ short, you are a stud. Look at you. That is one of the more impressive shorts. And again, I'm not involved. Oh my God, PMW. Let's go, people. Battle positions, PMW. Battle positions, either you're going to get screwed in the A or you're going to make some money. Battle positions. Actually, what am I getting excited about? Ooh, 18 bid. Let's go. This thing gets back over 1890. Oh, baby. Shorts ain't gonna like that. 1820, 1815. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna offer out 1890, see if it pops to the high of the day. But beautiful short on the Qs. Take it. I would take half that money already. Nice trade. You like that short, right? Yeah, the Dallas short was a nice trade. That's what we do for a living. That's the trade. Fading the gaps. That's why. And let me tell you one more time, people. I might not be around tonight for the schmooze. I'm not sure. I've been getting back on stage. I'm doing a tour of Manhattan over I'm just trying to find places that I dig. I performed in Brooklyn. The audience was too nice. I need an angry, disinterested audience to get that true feeling of anxiety that I miss so much getting up on stage. So I'm gonna hit. I'll be at 52nd Street, one place called the Producers Club, and I'm probably gonna be hitting. And then when I come back from Greece, I'm gonna be starting to go. I'm gonna start going hit the Village. And then me and Sleon are gonna hit the town, right? Corned beef sandwiches, vodka, and comedy. Let's go. I was actually thinking because I've been searching for places to go, and I used to obviously took acting classes and drama and all that stuff, singing, dancing. I've actually never taken a comedy class. I don't think you could teach people how to be funny, but I've always been curious what goes on in a comedy class. I guess they teach you. I don't know. I'm curious. I was going to sign up just for it's like $100 for 6 sessions. I'm like, it's $20 a session. I was like, I'll pay $100 just to hear somebody tell me what they think. It's interesting. NNOX, people. That's how you make some sick money. You load up when the loading is good. Now, you guys better be selling some. Seriously, if you're not selling up here, especially when NNOX keeps doing to us every time we get excited about it, it rolls back over. Come on, we caught the bitty bottom this time. 14.25, $15 calls. Let's do it. You're up to 16.50. All right. Well, the PMW keeps dropping the bid. It's not waking up today as much as I hoped. Doing squadoosh. And you see how the volume has dried up, right? First sign the pump and dump is over, volume's gone. Volume comes back, stock's back in play. I'll keep an eye on this one. It's been fun. I know. I saw Carvana. Carvana offered. They're still. I was on Carvana yesterday just to see what they wanted to pay me for my Solera. By the way, if anybody is in the market, I've got an excellent 2006 Toyota Solera red with the tan top convertible, driven very easily. And if you're a fan of my dad, it was my dad's old car. It was what's that guy's? Jim Voight? What was it from the Seinfeld episode? It's Big Al's old car. John Voight, yeah, John Voight's old car. But yeah, seriously, it's beautiful. It's only got 62,000 miles, 2006, garage kept. My dad would take it out only really in the summers. Now my kid's been using it. He's pretty careful driving. Comes with its own banjo player in the trunk, right? So next time I say 4750s and you give me the price and I say buy them. That's kind of how it works there, Mr. Clerk. I better get some rubber darts. I don't want to throw real darts at you. So hey, yeah, and Big Pete, you mentioned that stock. Yeah, that's still on our list. Just waiting for the follow through that just hasn't come yet. And now the time is here. It looks like the day's over, right? What else are we gonna do? Cover DAL near the lows, right? Can't really get better than that. Sold the options. They're right back to where I sold the first one at 35. Where you going? Where? We have another kid living here? Remember the days where you could actually stay asleep till 11:45? I wake up at 7 every day. Whoop. I wish I could stay asleep now. My daughter sleeps till like 11:30. How about that cover, man? I mean, he made a day's pay on the DAL, but he should have made a week's pay. You know, he never got the options. Soon, see, if we had two Fazoons today, maybe Fazoon number 2 would have had the options, and Fazoon number 1 would have had the stock, and we would have made twice as much money. That would be nice. I'll be here at 7:30. When did they stop dropping J.P. Morgan earnings? By the way, AAOI, I am as shocked as everybody else. I thought it was over yesterday. We got to 10, and it went negative, and it still came back. So, dude, serious, man. Just incredible. But for you guys that are in the room, I just want to show you the one we found yesterday. Don't say it out loud. Keep it a secret until it goes to $50. Look at this chart, homies. Does that chart look familiar? Like the last 17 stocks that I told you to buy? Yes, because all we do is trade chart patterns. It's not about the stocks. I don't care if they make cars, COVID vaccines, or sex TPs. Give me a setup, and we're good. Your QQQ short, it's a tough trade, but you might get the rollover. Tesla's given up some. Netflix is red. Still virtually impossible to make money shorting the Qs. But let me show you, if you guys, yesterday, because I can't stop talking about charts, I came on, I don't know what time it was, but we were just scrolling through charts and we just stumbled on this one. Yeah. Remember, you got to buy it first and then tell your cousin about it here, and then tell your friend that you sort of like here, and then you start telling people you don't really care about up here. That's how you make money in the market. By the way, my mongoloid third nephew is rocking as well. But the more important thing is if my uncle actually starts buying stocks, he's the last guy in. He's the one that crashed the market 3 different times. If he starts to buy stocks, then we immediately exit and go short. I'm not even joking. There are people that are so inept, right? That when they do something, the move is over. And that's the sheep trade. My uncle is he's the king of the sheep. He's the last guy in. He's the Barron's article guy. When they write about how the bull market just got started and it's already up 39, 40, 50, 60%, he's like, all right, looks like the coast is clear. Let me start buying. And that's usually a top, or at least a short-term top. And that's what I'm kind of waiting for. Dudes, no, the internet's down. Yeah, YouTube's working. Servers are not working. It's sort of working. It's like going in and out. I'm gonna reload the servers 1 second. Let me see if I can get it to work. You guys can't hear me? You guys see me do you see me on YouTube? Has any of this been happening? It's all been a dream. It was all a dream. But I'm not joking. I'm as close to when I say I'm an idiot savant and I have no other skills, it's true. This is basically my one skill. But building portfolios, this started as kind of a joke. I was like, even I could build a portfolio in this market and kick ass. And holy shit. I mean, this AAOI is the culmination of 30 years of ridiculousness. It really is. And I mean it. We bought the symbol because there was A's and I's in it, and it was coming out of the bottom range. That's as deep as it went. And that's the only analysis you need. Voila. Point proven. Stock has now gone from 250 to 11. Still don't know exactly why or what they do. I don't even remember because it doesn't matter. It has A's and I's in the symbol, and we're in a bull market. Let's go. And that's as simple as it gets. You want skill, VWAP reversals, stick with the program. You want to build portfolios? Right now, what's the most worthless stock that you could possibly think of? Watch it for a couple of days, and if it turns and breaks recent highs, buy it. What do you think that Vroom trade was all about? The idea we even bought that stock at $2.28 yesterday was ridiculous. I wouldn't buy there's some, yeah. I still like Hood, but we're in from 9.35 and we sold some at 12. So it's easy for me to say to buy Hood at 12 now. I still think the stock goes up 3 more points. But we're 50% into the move already. Hood, I still like. AAOI is just now, it's in bizarro world. The stock's up 7,000. It's up 700% in a week. You can't really start pounding the table on it. But if it consolidates between the 9 and the 11 and then breaks out again, it's just like any other trade. I still like NNOX. I love the fact that we finally caught a real bottom on it. Still like Ion Q, but we're in this thing from 9. It's at 14. Rivian, buy it right now. I don't care what price you pay. I do like that stock at any price. At any price. I'm looking at $38 to $50 on Rivian. And here's the thing. If you're building portfolios, make sure you also have an active day trading account with it. Because yesterday, my best trade of the day was shorting one of the stocks that I own. AAOI was my best trade of the day. So when, my downfall with portfolios and owning stocks is that every time they go down, I just want to sell everything. So now, instead of doing that, I short the stock while it's having a couple of bad days or bad moments, because I know if I sell it, my chances are I don't buy it back. And if I buy it back like Carvana, I had to buy it back at $29.13 because I vowed not to let it break $29.13 without buying it back. And it broke. So I had to buy. Oh, Sex TP. No, Sex TP. No, not without me. Oh, Sex TP. It waited me out. Oh. Phooey. See, I'm talking, having dumb conversations about nothing. I missed another $300-400 trade right here. Sex TP with a double bottom ass crack VWAP break. Ah, you bastard. Could have had it right back at the 680 where I was in it before. Son of a bitch. Son of bitch. Shit. But I got a couple of new names. Come to the room. I got to show you some new charts that I found. The only new one that I bought that I'm losing on is Mob. By the way, I don't think the Mob's going to work. You know why? Because I want it to work. Mob, I'm emotionally attached to it. And that's a bad trade. I'm buying it because I think it's a good idea, not because it is a good. There's a difference. I think it might be a good idea. The reason I bought all those other stocks, charts. But the Mob, I saw the pop, I saw the news, I saw what the company is. I bought the pullback. I'm already getting hammered. Percentage-wise, I'm getting hammered. It's not a big trade. I just bought 100 shares to make sure I don't forget about it. I bought it $250. It's at $2 now. But this is the difference between investing and not giving a shit. That's the only. I guess Rivian. I do like the company. I guess I think they're going to survive. But Mob, it's like I read it. I was like, ooh, drones. I love drones. Ooh, military and civilian applications. I'm in. And it's like I like the idea. That one's not going to work. Watch, you'll see. Mob will be the one trade that doesn't do shit ever, because that's the one that the story made me feel good. You don't buy stocks because that makes too much sense. You buy stocks when they're breaking out. How about that DAL? How about that DAL short cover right there, machine? My son covered it at 47 and a quarter. All right, he's allowed. I'm going to pull one dart out of his head. At least he traded the stock perfectly. Covered at 47.50, 47 and a quarter. Got stopped out at 47.65 on the rest. That's my boy. That's my boy, Blue. Make sure that chicken pot pie's not burning. By the way, where's my friend Tom? He was talking about the 180 trade. See, I wasn't brave enough to buy the DAL long. It's a very tough trade to cover and go long. You better be confident in what you're doing. I love that stock, by the way. That's on my list. Lex, that's one of those. That's on my list. I haven't bought it yet. That one disappointed me, and I stopped watching it. I dig it. Is it over 1750 still? I even took it off my watch list because it pissed me off. Where is it? Ooh, 1847. Yes. Here's another one, friends. PATH. Coming out. Watch the 3-year chart. You ready? Your minds are gonna be blown. Oh my god, it's the same chart. You guys, well, if you guys don't see my screens, but if you're on my website, every stock that I bought over the last 6 months looks exactly like that. And you know what those charts are? They're exact replicas of why I bought AMD at $2.50 when Goldman Sachs was telling you to short it and it was going to zero. Still one of the best trades ever. To the upside, if you bought it, I'm a seller here. You just got paid. Yeah, if you're in it, you got to sell now because you got the foe, you got the show. Now here's the bro. You're a seller here. Your stop's at 47.92 on the rest. And then you hold on because if it breaks the VWAP, chances are you're going right to 48.80 right now. By the way, Sex TP is no joke. 685 got you back to 750. Damn it. I missed it the first time. I missed this. These stocks, I'm happy I made on it once. If I go back to Sex TP, I'm going to lose. I panicked out of it before. I'm not going back. And it's typical. It's typical. Now it's going to be the hottest stock all day. By the way, I'm not moving to Colorado now. I'm thinking I'm moving to Copenhagen. Anybody in Copenhagen? You guys watch The Bear? It reminded me that I always wanted to go visit Copenhagen. It's the second most pleasant place to live on Earth after, I think, Finland. Right? What's the happiest place on Earth? Finland? And then Copenhagen's like a second. I'd like to live somewhere where that's known to be the happiest place ever. Do they have the internet there? Maybe that's why. They don't have internet in Copenhagen. Damn. Sex TP. No. No, Sex TP. Oh, I just saw something interesting. Did you see Sophie? Downgraded, went green. SOFI today. I think it got downgraded by 3 or 4 different. Oh, this could be a nice reversal. Here, by the way, if you haven't seen an ass crack VWAP break, there it is, homies. You see when the stock's underneath the VWAP, tries to hit it, tries to break it, doesn't, and then it rolls back over. Then it breaks the VWAP. That's the ass crack VWAP break. And these trades tend to start new uptrends. And where does those uptrends tend to go? That's right, kids. Right to the orange line. Blue line, orange line. It's fantastic. I don't know why it works so well, but I'm not questioning it. It's been 13 years now, right? What year is this? In the year 2000. In the year 2000. Remember that? No one knows what I'm talking about now. In the year 2000. In the year 2000. Yeah, I know the internet's down. Yeah, we're having server problems today. Yeah. Right. In the year 2000. Somebody check that pot pie. I'm the only one living here. Where'd everybody go? I'm going to try to reload one more time. But it's been a good day. It's okay if we shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down now. What movie? That's a deep cut. If you know that, first one who answers gets a shiny fake silver coin. Shut it down. Shut it down now. Come on. I'll give you one hint. No, that hint's too easy. Shut it down. Shut it. Very good. Philip, you get 3 weeks free on my website. Come join. I won't be here for the last 2 weeks, but my son will be here. My son, fuckhead that he is, left his wallet in dead man's hand. Where are you there, the machine? He's already on his way to. He left already, right? He's out golfing. Oh, there he is.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, he's all right. No, it's all right. Take the money and run. That's all right.
So
It's all right. You missed the option trade. It's all right. You'll get them all.
what Dow?
We're gonna have to hire you a Fazoon soon.
I'm looking for my own fuzzer as we speak.
Are you looking for your own Fazoon? The trick now, remember that the only success I've had so far is people that don't know anything about trading. So then they don't have to unlearn all what they think they know. See, it's working with my kid because he doesn't know anything, and all he knows is this. He knows greens, oranges, blue, orange, red, and green. That's all he knows. That's right. The movie was Die Hard. I'm down here at Nakatomi Tower. Yeah. I need to shut down Grid 359. Shut it down. Shut it down now. See, if I would have said Nakatomi Towers, it would have been a giveaway. And by the way, not only am I running for president, but one day I will create my movie, quote, Wheel of Fortune show. It's going to be great. I'm surprised nobody's done it yet, especially because I've said it out loud so many times. Every time I have a good idea, I say it out loud on the internet, somebody takes my idea. Oh, come on. What are we doing? Just chopping around now? Man, this day got boring pretty quickly, huh? That's all right. By the way, I still got this PWM. Stinks, but, I'm using the low of the day as my out. I might just buy a little bit more and hope for pops dollar cost average my way out of here. In the year 2000. See, my kid's got the right idea. Make a day's pay go away, especially in the summer. Summer. Bummer. Hey, by the way, speaking of me never leaving, I'm doing the closing bell show with Benzinga again. Joel Elkanah's back. All right, Keddy. Keddy, we've got Keddy Glick from Hit the Bid. He's building portfolios. He's swinging. He's selling options. He's trading. He does it all. Keddy, what's up for today? By the way, I gave Joel the portfolio before I gave anybody the portfolio. If you guys watch me on Benzinga, me and Joel. Me and Joel, we've been on fire. Me, Joel, Dennis Stick. All right. This PMW, this better be it. I just bought another couple of hundred. Oh, wait a second. It's working. Yeah. I could probably name the top 12 people in this industry. They're in the top 12, those two guys. Speaking of some of the top guys in the industry, once I get back from Greece, we got Shannon coming back. I'm going to get Mark Newton back on here. By the way, Mark Newton from Funstrat, Tom Lee's buddy. They've been killing it. Guy called the entire banking crisis like 2 weeks before it even started. I don't know how he did that one, but nailed it. He nailed the breakout on the S&P. Mark Newton is like, if there was a Mount Rushmore of technical analysis, you got JC, you got Mark Newton. I don't know if I make the Mount. I guess I can make the Mount Rushmore. You've got Brian Shannon, JC Peretz, Mark Newton. Those are going to be our next first 3 guests when I come back from Greece, see where we're at. Come on. Thought we had it there. It was 50 on the bid. Yeah, the stock it's taking a snooze today. It'll probably rip 14 points in the aftermarket. I'm hanging with it. There's nothing else going on. So I hope you guys are having just the sickest year ever. I had to snap out of the freaking funk that I was in because I don't know if you know what happened to me on NVIDIA Day. I got fucked. I had a put spread on, and the underlying guy, and I bought the higher one, sold the lower one, and it closed below both. It should have washed out. They execute both. They're both in the money. But the guy underneath refused execution, and I woke up the next day short QQQ with NVIDIA ripping up 7,000 points. Yeah, it was a great. And I just couldn't get out of my own way after that. I was just in a funk. And it's emotions. That's taking me over. Right up in sorrow, lost in my soul. If you don't come back, come home to me, darling. Know that there'll be nobody left in this world to hold me tight. Nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight, goodnight. And where are you now? Now that I need you, tears on my pillow, wherever you go. I cry me a river, that leads. What? And who was the female singing the song with Barry Gibb? Go. Nobody? Come on, we're sitting here with this position on, just waiting. We got to play some trivia or something while we're sitting here. I cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You've never done it torn apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion that's taking me over. Out up in sorrow. Anybody got that chicken pot pie? I gotta fucking hire somebody to hang out here. I'm like in fucking limbo. Wasn't Newton John? No. She was on a couple of their songs. She wasn't really a superstar, but I can't remember her name either. Is that her name? Samantha Sang? Get the hell out of here. That's her name? What a great name. If you're a singer. But that is Barry Gibb singing. Yeah, but she's on the song too. She starts the song. Yeah, I haven't even checked the Pepsi trade. By the way, if you thought you were going to survive shorting the Qs, you thought wrong. Wait, what's her name? Yeah. What's her name? Yeah, it's not Samantha Sang. What the hell? Who am I thinking of? At least to your ocean. You never done it all apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion. Oh, Samantha Sang. Who the hell? How do I know? Oh, no, I gotta take the video down. Sorry, YouTube. But me and Samantha go way back.
It's over and done, but the heartache lives on inside.
Oh, you thought this was Barbra Streisand? No.
But who's the one you're singing to instead of me tonight?
Here comes Barry, right here.
Where are you now? Now that I need you, tears on my pillow. Wherever you go, I cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You never see me fall apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion that's taking me over.
Anyway, that's what you don't want to have emotion taking you over. Ruins every trade. Boring. You guys want the other one that's coming out of the bottom doldrums? I'll give it to you. Because I'm such a nice guy. I'll give you a hint. Let's see if you can figure it out. It's a gambling sort of website. And it's not DraftKings, because that one already did what you needed to do. By the way, I hope you guys held the DraftKings. It just went by for you hit the bidders. There it is on the screen, on the scanner. We added, there you go. Big Pete knows what, Jim Lewis knows what I'm talking about. Look at that chart. Same chart. Yeah, Samantha sang. That name means nothing to me, and I've sang that song a million times. I've never remember seeing that name anywhere. I don't get it. I was thinking somebody else. Who was to be on there? You know, she used to sing. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Bee Gees. What was it? I got too many songs in my head right now. What's that other one from Saturday Night Fever? I get it. Don't leave me this way. I can't forget. Na, 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 na. Oh, baby. My heart is sentimental and I for you. There it is. That's Von Elliman, yes. Oh, this song still does it for me. Should make a metal version of this one. Speaking of nothing in particular, you know who contacted me yesterday wearing a Suck My NASDAQ t-shirt? The Day Trading Rockstar. You guys know the Day Trading Rockstar? It was me, the Day Trading Rockstar, and Oscar Carboni. We were the only three people talking about the stock market on YouTube at one point. Remember Day Trading Rockstar? Yeah, we're going to have him on the show sometime in August also. It'd be nice to catch up. Apparently, he must have found an old Suck My NASDAQ t-shirt rolled up in a ball. He took a picture of it, sent it to me yesterday. That shirt's illegal in 46 states. All right, I'm going to go eat breakfast. This freaking PMW is freaking killing me here. What? I just needed to wake up for 5 minutes. I'm just sitting here waiting. Come on. I don't got enough power. Mind Blitz isn't working today. I gotta wait it out. What about PGR? What about it? PGR, I'm thinking select quote. PGR, what is that? Progressive? PGR. Yar. PGR. PGR. Nice short. All day. You mean if it's going to come out of the bottom range for the day? Yeah. I wouldn't buy it unless it breaks 1775. kind of got like a triple top right there. Rock, rock till you drop. But take a look at Penn. I added that yesterday. Well, why don't you just come to the website? I'll give them all to you. All right, homies? I just gave you the symbol and code right there. You guys know what I just did? You guys know sign language? Do you know floor sign language? What did I just buy? I just gave that guy the finger. That's what I did. All right. Time to nod off for a while. I still got this garbage right here. Just waiting to see if I can get back to 18. Oh, wait. We got something else? Should we be interested? ED. Oh, God. It's a TX stock? Oh, no. No. No, thanks. EDTX. Oh, wait, they have warrants too. Even better, right? EDTXU. Yeah, no thanks. Oh my God, it's got 4 shares on it. EDTX. Oh, man. I already lost $8,000 just looking at that symbol. Come on. You in this thing in the halt? Dear Lord. Stock just went from 14 to 30 on 0 volume. You know what that means, right? Either this thing's going to 100 or 0. Ford, I'm not in Ford anymore. No, all I got left over from Ford, I think my wife still has $8 puts for like 2 years out that I sold. I don't know. I haven't looked at Ford in months. It's basically the same price every time I look at it. I don't not like this stock, but I stopped trading it. CDLX, I'm looking for 1250. That's yeah. I like CDLX so much, I might buy more. And I never do that. But that chart is just, I mean, if you look at CDLX, if this makes another turn, you're talking about 1250 easy. Easy 1250. And then you get over to 1250 over Macho Grande. And now, I mean, this stock could do ridiculous things. See, this is what I like. You know, again, that's why I love Carvana. The hotter they fall. Suddenly I'm from Boston. The hotter they fall, the better they run. So here's CDLX. We're coming out of the quadruple bottom. Multi-year VWAP break. Got to where we need to be. Got to be a seller up here. Don't sell at all. $8 is your out if you're swinging. Wouldn't let it go back below 8. Definitely wouldn't let it go back below 750 if you're going to let it breathe a little bit more. But if we can maintain a rally above the $9.12, which is where we hope to get, what was it, $9.12, very specific prices, $9.12, we got that. And now we're in the last breakdown, which gets us to $11.21. $11.21 gets us $14.14. You room 414? You not room 414. And then if this stock actually does make a real comeback, you're talking like $18 on this thing. No reason to be selling it except that it's up huge this week. That's why you sell something. That's it. You just can't sell it all. I'm not going to make the same mistake that I did on AAOI. Bless you, 375, and I'm sitting there crying about it for the last month. Everything all right? You got the food? Okay, the food. No, we didn't. Yeah, all right. Stick your finger in it. Stick your finger in it. See if it's hot. know about my new roommate, right? My mother-in-law lives with me now. She had a stroke. She's getting better. She's not even using the walker right now. It's pretty good. By the way, DAL, yeah. Wow. Revisit short. Impressive. DAL usually, when they recover, they generally stay recovered. Oh, still a lot of sellers. I like that. You like that. You know what I like about this DAL? It's confirming my belief of what's about to happen to this market. Gaps and craps. No, we don't give mother-in-law the weed, even though she needs some. She's a big scotch drinker and she can't drink right now. Well, I don't think she can drink ever again, and she's kind of pissed off. It was never my wife and I at the end of a party. It was me and my mother-in-law dancing our asses off at every event. Like you'd have to, we're going. It'd be me and mom just getting down. But yeah, she's dying for a couple of shots of the Johnny Walker Black. I got the blue. I bought her a bottle of blue just in case they were allowed to give her some. I don't even like scotch. But I heard Johnny Walker Blue's some good stuff. By the way, I should change. I changed to a reposado. I've been drinking tequila lately because I'm borderline immune to vodka. I drink basically vodka out of cups like this. I could probably drink a glass like this full of vodka. I mean, I'd get a nice buzz, but I could do probably 3 of these, which is very unhealthy. But I've been drinking tequila now. I could sip it, actually catch a nice little buzz. Reposado, tequila, reposado. I always thought the silvers were the best. My friend from a restaurant schooled me. He said, "You want to go reposado?" I never heard of reposado. Now it's what I got. Anybody got a good recommendation? I got the 1890. Is that what it is? 1900, 1901, something? And I got some other odd one. $1942, Casamigos. Yeah, it's good. Reposado. I was sipping it slowly by the fire yesterday. A smoky drink by the fire. Listening to Echo and the Bunnymen. Man, this is some boring shit right now. Come on, man. By the way, this is what trading used to be like. More or less sitting around doing nothing. You know, most trading is that. It's not overly exciting. That's why when we're due for a day like this. Hey, you know what? It's a good day. It was just hoping for some more activity, but that's all right. Let's go. I'm going to go eat my oatmeal and blueberries, and if I'm going to schmooze, just stop by later. Stop by later. If I'm here, I'll be on the mic. I got to start going back to the city to scouting out locations, and I got to meet some people. I got to get on. I want to get into the open mic society. Hang out with a bunch of. I'll probably be the oldest guy everywhere I go too, which should be fun. But where am I going tonight?
am going to some place called the Producers Club. And there's another place that's doing the Industry Room. Just to get up there, get the juices flowing. Can't wait for my first boo. You stink. Broadway Comedy Club, West 53rd. So figure maybe by next year when I'm somewhat in the groove, you guys just start coming to see me if you're in Manhattan. Now you don't want to come see me. Start testing out I don't even know what's funny anymore. But yeah, this is boring. But yeah, it's all right. Day's over. All right. Peace, brothers and sisters from YouTube. I'm going to try to get my website to work. It's like spotty right now. Be careful out there. Don't blow a day where you did the right thing and made your money and make your money and run. Go on, take the money and run. Woo-hoo-hoo.